Hello world, and welcome to the Common Sense Man's News and Talk Show here on this Thirsty Thursday, June 28, 2018. This is a show where we discuss news from different news sources on the internet and trying to discuss it in a common sense way, trying to bring the left and the right a little more together on a lot of these subjects where we just seem to be getting further and further apart. Anyways, you write in your suggestions or comments to commonsenseman@gmail.com. That's common with a K. Or call in. Let's have a live discussion. Let's talk about this openly in a common sense way. 805-994-0606. And topping our news today on Fox, anyways, the main news as of right now is a quote says, "Finish it the hell up." And there's a picture of two guys there. I believe it's Gowdy and Rosenstein. And it says, Gowdy tells Rosenstein to wrap up Russian probe. Says it's tearing the country apart. Well, I got news for you, Gowdy. It's not that that's tearing the country apart. It's the president's lack of leadership. Lack of leadership is the key, in my opinion. We'll move on from there. Go over to CNN. The big news is the Supreme Court shakeup of the retirement. Now President Trump has a chance to really change things in his image, to put his stamp on this United States of America, which is sad that we elected somebody that's going to just make it in their image instead of for the people, the entire people, lead the people, leadership. Remember, the key is leadership. Leadership. I don't think we're understanding the whole leadership thing. Moving over to CNBC, Amazon shakes up drugstore business with deal to buy online pharmacy pill pack. Woo! We'll see where that goes. I'm sure that's going to piss off President Trump. But that's where we are going. That is where society is going, online. You're not going to go back. We don't go back normally on things. We didn't invent the car and then get rid of the car. No, we stick with the car. We didn't invent electricity and go back. Things happen. That's how we progress. That's how humanity progresses. USA Today, their top news thing is about this Mexican tourist. Terrifying story of tainted alcohol continues a year later. I don't even know what that's all about. Imagine that happened a year ago. But anyways, we'll move on to the BBC. BBC, Trump begins Supreme Court search. Justice Anthony Kennedy's retirement allows the president to shift the top court further to the right. Boy, it's just sad as a common sense person to see how this is just so left and right, where there's more, I believe there's more people that are in the middle that agree, with both things, but it's just poor leadership on the right side. It's just a poor leader. He's just not a good leader, in my opinion. Moving over to sports, the World Cup is fully underway, and today Colombia beat Senegal to make it to the round of 16 along with Japan. There you go on that one. Move over to TMZ. Kendall Jenner shacking up with Ben Simmons in a $25,000 a month rental. And the reason why she's doing that, I'm sure they're seeing each other, but she recently purchased Charlie Sheen's old Beverly Hills home, but she's putting some of her own touches on the crib. So my question is to anybody out there, where the F does Kendall Jenner get all this fucking money? How does she get all this money? Is she just rich? She inherited or something? I don't know. I don't understand that. Someone help me out. Ed Sheeran sued for ripping off Marvin Gaye Let's Get It On in court. Ed Sheeran is on the receiving end of a monster $100 million lawsuit claiming he ripped off Marvin Gaye's classic. A company called Structured Asset Sales filed a lawsuit claiming Ed's song's Thinking Out Loud is a carbon copy of Gaye's Let's Get It On. So we'll see where that takes us. Going over to travel leisure. Plan on going to Europe after the summer. Iceland Air is having killer sales right now for after the summer winter travel. Really cheap flights and possibly even long layovers in Iceland, where you can get to see Iceland too. I did that about 10 years ago with my son. We had a 24-hour layover in Iceland. Good way to see something if, maybe that's not, you don't want to go there a full 7 days, but just check it off the old list like I do. It's all about checking off the list. One little caveat though, that is the cheap seat, so you can only do carry-on, no food. You might be able to use the restroom. Maybe they'll give you a cup of water. Who knows? But that's what that's going to be. And that's what we're going to leave that with that today. That's going to end it. Please subscribe to my channel, the Common Sense Man's News and Talk Show here on YouTube. Call in 805-994-0606. 0606. I don't have a Facebook quote today. I didn't take the time to do that. I apologize, but we will see you on Friday morning. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Thursday. Go out with your coworkers today for happy hour. Have a couple cocktails. Talk about your families. Get to know each other a little bit better. Be nice to people. Don't talk about politics, because that person that could be your buddy could be an extreme right or extreme left, and you could be opposite, and then you guys could become not friends again. That's just not good. That's unfortunately where society is today. Okay, we'll